more than a place for learning. It's a place for living. It's a place to be immersed, inspired, and to connect. A place where the communities come together and see world-renowned artists. We implement initiatives that make the campus safe, inclusive, and accessible. We have many energising spaces for students, including a range of seasonal social and creative activities, and local enterprise pop-ups on campus. Our natural environment is carefully managed to provide beautiful and lush grounds for everyone to enjoy, while also minimising water consumption by favouring native species and increasing biodiversity across campus. By prioritising green space, we naturally reduce the university's heat island effect and create a safe habitat for local species, including the endangered black cockatoos. Curtin is one of the first Australian universities to create an Elevate Reconciliation Action Plan. As a university, we have the potential to shift many hearts and minds for years to come by educating the future workforce and helping shape the world views of our graduates. We have worked with local Ngawja elders to identify cultural songlines and local stories in order to share their culture, link people to the origins of the area, and keep the connection to land, water, and sky alive. When a new building is built or an old building is refurbished, we aim to have the most sustainable and environmentally friendly outcome possible. All of this new construction has an environmental management plan to target 90% diversion from landfill on all waste. Pedestrians and public transport are prioritised over cars on campus. We have secure bike storage and end-of-trip facilities, a central bus interchange, and free Curtin buses travelling through nearby suburbs. Curtin has employed smart technologies to improve the well-being of students and staff and improve how buildings function over time. These measures result in an even better campus now and for the future by improving usability, safety, and comfort. Together, we are creating a university where our community can be inspired by their surrounds, a place that is truly great.
Good morning once again, students, distinguished judges, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Avril Colasso and I oversee the Student Success Center at Curtin University, Dubai. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the semi-finals and finals of the Curtin Dubai Business Challenge 2022, powered by Transnational Academic Group and AtLabs Middle East. We would now like to request everyone to please stand up for the UAE and Australian national anthems. Please be seated. We all know that you have worked very hard in the past couple of weeks on these cases that you've been presented with. While our high school edition has garnered more than 300 teams with close to 1,700 students from across 7 Emirates, our second running of the university edition also garnered over 100 participants, and you have all made it here today with your teachers to compete for the coveted Business Cup Challenge 2022 trophy. Well done, teams. I would now like to introduce our panel of judges for today's competition. Our first judge of the day is Ms. Ajita Nair. Ms. Nair is a qualified project management professional and has managed the international educational for sustainable development projects for the World Wildlife Fund for Nature in the UAE and Qatar that were judged by UNESCO as one among the 5 best practices in the Arab region. She was invited by UNESCO to present her project and activities at the World Conference on ESD in Nagoya, Japan. She has represented the UAE in numerous international gatherings on education for sustainable development in Norway, Scotland, Malta, Poland, Macedonia, Sweden, and Morocco, and is a regional member of the Commission on Education and Communication of the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Along with a friend, Ajita manages a knowledge-sharing platform on sustainability called Waterpedia, which is a YouTube channel that publishes educational and awareness videos on a wide range of topics supporting the 17 SDG goals. Ajita Nair holds a master's in microbiology and environmental science and is an associate fellow of the UK Higher Education Academy. She is also an experienced lecturer with more than 15 years of teaching experience both at the undergrad and postgrad level in Mumbai and Dubai. She is passionate about improving quality and adding value to teaching and learning practices and has been closely involved in curriculum and assessment design for undergraduate studies. In addition to lecturing, she has also served as the academic counselor and institutional effectiveness coordinator at a foreign university campus in Dubai. Ms. Ajita joined Curtin University Dubai in Jan 2018 and teaches mathematics in the foundation program. It is truly an honor to have you here with us today, Ms. Nair. A warm welcome. Our next judge for the day is Ms. Shahara Jaffer. Ms. Jaffer pursued a Master of Science in Information Technology and a Bachelor of Science with a double major in Information Technology and Business Information Systems, where she was elected as an IT representative and where she interned as an IT executive. At the conclusion of her undergraduate studies, she was a recipient of the Vice Chancellor's Academic Excellence Award and the SDY Lead. She began her career with Transnational Academic Group as an adjunct lecturer, teaching computing and mathematics for the foundation program. With the launch of Curtin University's campus in Dubai, Ms. Shahara became the program coordinator for science and engineering in the foundation program and has also served as a lecturer for the undergraduate level computer science units. She went on to develop curriculum for multiple campuses and currently serves as the head of school for the Curtin Dubai Foundation program. Thank you for being one of our core judges throughout the PCC. It is a pleasure having you here with us today. Next, we have with us Mr. Daniel Atkins, the Game Master of the Business Cup Challenge. Mr. Atkins joined Transnational Academic Group in 2009 as a faculty member in the Schools of Business and Information Technology, and later on went on to start the School of Environmental Science. He has led the organization for the past 9 years and is currently responsible for overseeing the operations of international university branch campuses in Dubai and Ghana in partnership with Curtin University and Lancaster University, respectively. Prior to joining the academy, Dan spent the first 20 years of his career working in the IT industry, providing management consulting services for companies including IBM, Dell, Visa, Hershey's, Coke, Clorox, Merck, and numerous others, when he held management positions including CIO and CEO. He has been teaching and giving public lectures on environmental issues and the UN SDGs for more than 10 years. Having interacted with various schools and teachers and participants, I can certainly say that the BCC has been an excellent learning opportunity for students. So thank you so much for leading it this far and for joining us today, Mr. Atkins. On behalf of the organizing team, I extend my warmest gratitude to the teachers and parents for encouraging your wards to make the most of this competition and for being their biggest cheerleaders. Lastly, and most importantly, I would like to take this moment to extend the warmest welcome to all of you for your dedication towards learning more about sustainability and putting the best ideas forward to create a better future. The future lies in your hands, and Curtin believes that you are the key to make tomorrow better. Look to your right, I mean it literally, look to your right, look to your left, and wish your fellow participants all the best. Once again, welcome. Every year, 10 teams from across the country make it to the Business Cup Finals, where they battle it out with a 10-minute presentation. I would now like to invite Mr. Daniel Atkins to announce the top 5 teams that have made it directly to the finals, as well as officially open the semi-finals of the Business Cup Challenge 2022.
So welcome one and all. Thank you so much for participating in this year's Business Cup Challenge. We at TAG have been running the Business Cup Challenge for over 10 years now, and this is truly the most important one that we have run. And the reason for that is because of this year's topic, the UN Sustainable Development Goals. As I hope you learned and really became familiar with as you were going through working on the cases, there are some really significant issues in the world that need to be addressed and that unfortunately haven't been addressed but have really been made worse over the past 40 or so years. So your generation has this weight falling on your shoulders because your generation is the one that is going to feel the greatest impact from more than 150 years of excess and lack of caring for the environment. The one thing that really came across to me this year as I looked through and moderated the case study submissions that you sent in was that there's hope. The creative ideas that you came up with, the passion that you showed in your submissions really makes me feel that your generation will be able to address these challenges and that 50 years from now, you'll be able to look back proudly and say, we were given a world that had a lot of problems. We fixed them. So I congratulate you all for everything that you've done to this point and the level of creativity you've shown. Further, I want you to just take a look around you in the auditorium. There's a lot of empty seats today. This surprises me. There were over 300 teams, some 1,500 students who still had a shot at making it into the finals, but chose not to show up. There's a truth going to find in life. You lose 100% of the competitions you don't show up for. What you have done by being here today is shown that you have grit and persistence, that even though you may not have gotten the scores you wanted in the case studies, you have confidence in yourself and the drive to continue until the very last, to give it your all and make it into that top 10. So I salute you, and you should applaud yourself for showing that kind of persistence. So without further ado, I want to recognize the schools that through excellent work on the first 3 cases have already made it through to the final. So with the highest score, we have Team FEPS Howlanders from Far Eastern Private School. Points, Earth Healers from Dubai International School. In the 3rd slot, The Economic Problem by Alcela. In 4th place, Planet Patrols by the Arab Unity School. And rounding off the top 5, Les Vanguards from the Indian High School. This top 5 teams, you get pride of position being right up here in the front rows. You also get the opportunity to sit back and relax and watch your fellow competitors do their elevator pitches. And to everyone else, you've got 40 seconds to demonstrate to us why you're the right team to be up here on stage. This competition is wide open. Any team here can win this. So go at it 100% so that no matter what happens today, you can always look back on this and say that you did your very best and have pride in that. So with that, I thank you and I wish you all well.
Thank you, Mr. Dan. We will be starting with the elevator pitches shortly. Students, please be ready and please keep an eye on the instructions given by the volunteers next to your seats. Students, please make a note of the order. This is the order you will be presenting in. Our first school for today is, our first team for today is Noon from the Emirates Jen Green from our own English High School, Sharjah. Our third team is Gold Diggers from St. Mary's Catholic High School, Dubai. Our fourth team is The Variation, again from St. Mary's Catholic High School, Dubai. Our fifth team as well is from the same school, Green Mile. Our sixth team for today is WST Sustainers from Gems Winchester School, Dubai. Is STG Oryxes from the American International School. Our eighth team is Glassy Boys from Victoria International School of Sharjah. Our ninth team is Kaisho from St. Mary's Catholic High School, Dubai. Our 10th team is Mission Possible from Dubai International Academy, Emirates Hills. Our 11th school is, or team rather, is Green Washers from Gems Wellington School, Silicon Oasis. Our 12th team is Opposition from Emirates International School, Meadows. These are the first 12, so I think we can get ready with the first few. All right, so I'd like to call upon Loon from Emirates International School, Meadows. Ready? You can start.
If illiteracy is the plague, education is the cure. Let's spread it. Lumen's plan is to create an NGO that connects big corporations to young individuals. In hopes to becoming more socially responsible, leading firms will set up niche schools in underdeveloped areas, first concentrating in North Africa. We aim to provide technical education such as mechanical engineering, farming, plumbing, construction, as well as basic literacy to eager minds. Students that graduate top of the class will get direct positions in the company that trains them. Others can apply for different opportunities armed with the knowledge they receive. This program will soon be expanded globally, hoping to solve the world educational crisis. For all, forever. Thank you.
Our next team for today is Jen Green from our own English High School Charter.
Picture this. Millions of craftsmen in India running their business completely manually. And let me introduce you to DigiSkills. DigiSkills Beyond the Borders. Beyond DigiSkills is a specialized course that we have created that teaches craftsmen about the technical opportunities available to them and how to navigate the digital landscape. First, we will teach them about Gravity Sketch, a digital tool that allows them to create more designs and increase productivity. Then we introduce them to Etsy to sell their products globally and expand their customer base. So invest in DigiSkills and allow us to reach beyond the horizon.
Our next team for today is Gold Diggers from St. Mary's Catholic High School, Dubai.
Accessibility means innovation with our app Wonder Kingdom. To the use of advanced AI algorithms, engaging games are generated from the daily subject content uploaded by school teachers, specifically catering to students who suffer from memory-inhibiting mental illnesses, such as childhood dementia and PTSD, which harms their potential to thrive. Uses active recall and a multiplayer feature, wherein students can complete levels within the day with their friends, allowing them to improve organizational skills, memory power, and social skills. We will market our app to mental health clinics and generate revenue through non-intrusive ads and a subscription-based approach at $10 monthly per student. Thank you.
Is the variation, again from St. Mary's Catholic Catholic High School, Dubai.
Quality education is dependent on the ones that did it. And after thorough interviews with multiple teachers, 90% simultaneously agreed that professional development courses would increase the expertise of the teacher. Understanding their own flaws, the free accessible online courses can be provided through an app requiring no large amounts of funds. Providing downloadable videos on the go with enough collaboration for this project, the platform may provide the future of tomorrow an opportunity to teach and read students from around the world, bringing together volunteers of their fluent languages with free seminars between students of 2 or more different backgrounds. Thank you.
Our next theme for today is Green Mile, again from St. Mary's Catholic High School, Dubai.
Hello and good morning. Today we want to introduce an education program that universities can adhere to. An education program that enables university students to build themselves and help our young minds. We want to give children the opportunity to receive knowledge from some of the best university students have to offer. So how are we going to achieve this? Well, using a credit-based system, we're going to allow university students to tutor our younger kids and give them a better learning experience. And in turn, they will receive credits based on the mixture of quality provided and time spent teaching. Thank you.
Our next theme for today is WSD Sustainers from James Winchester School, Dubai.
3, 2, 1. Our idea to tackle lack of quality education is by introducing an app called MyTeach. This app systematically verifies educators' qualifications and stores them into an AI database. The AI can also connect the students to their ideal educators by providing a survey that determines their needs. This reduces the resources wasting searching for educators, as MyTeach is accessible to low-income groups as it offers learning packages at low rates made possible by the app's database, which facilitates relations with educational institutions to provide career opportunities for educators. As this app strengthens student-educator relations, professional portfolios can be better developed, which gives competitive advantage in the market. This reduces education inequality, and as the unfair financial privilege of quality education is eliminated, enforcing the goals of SC.
Our next theme for today is the SDG Arxis from American International School.
Ring ring, who's calling? SDG4 is calling. We're planning on solving SDG4 by creating an innovative app gamified solution with an expected 80% learning increase from our own research and surveys. Through our app, students will be able to choose whatever subject they choose. This student, for example, is choosing about fiscal policy. But the app will be free for everyone to use, but we're having a premium subscription in order to create more content and ensure our business can operate sustainably with that subscription money. So basically, anyone with Wi-Fi connection can use our app and learn whatever subject they use. Gamified model, which we mentioned, increases learning by almost 80%. Thank you.
Our next theme for today is Classy Boys from Victoria International School of Sharjah.
Where am I?
This is new to me, being on a stage, and I'm not introverted, so my verbal inadequacy can be attributed solely to my lack of experience. As opposed to the unincentivized educational programs which run and have no place in developing countries, or the rigorous internships which only tailor to the privileged educated, we propose a marriage of the two ideas, which will provide, businesses will provide higher education through first-hand working and in-depth explanations, and in turn, they're going to have an army of interns who will both work and have experience. Thank you.
Next theme for today is High Show from St. Mary's Catholic High School.
Did you know that there's a growing epidemic of a lack of teachers due to an ever-increasing population and the lessened incentive for qualified people to pursue teaching? Here at Teach to Learn, we intend to circumvent this problem with an innovative application software that connects students and specifically assigns the role of tutor to one half while the other half is taught. After certain criteria are met, the roles are reversed. Teachers are given the opportunity to become students and the students become teachers. Using an online application allows us to create and track criteria for both parties, measure progress, and provide personalized spaces for all student-teacher pairs. It also allows us to monetize our service with the use of a monthly subscription fee, ensuring a steady revenue stream. Thank you.
Our next theme for today is Mission Possible from Dubai International Academy, Emirates Hills.
Hello, judges. My name is Tia Shah. Imagine if you weren't able to go to school, if you had no access to education, but what if school could drive to you? Vans that drive to villages and remote locations to educate people who live there. They would be taught basic math, science, and English skills, as well as vocational skills such as technical and career skills to help not only children, but also adults break all barriers. We will also be teaching in Braille and Sign Language for students who are impaired. EduVan aims to make education accessible and empowering for people in poverty around the globe. After all, think about it. Would you still be here where you are today without education?
Thank you. Judges, our next theme for today is Greenwashers from Gems Wellington Silicon Oasis.
There are 58 million children out of purpose. This means 58 million potential doctors, engineers, and lawyers who do not have the chance to contribute and escape poverty. Our solution, StudentWise, is an online application that allows students to tap into accessible education and view future career prospects available to them. They find their recommended career options through our personalized exams. Volunteer workshops from private schools are also organized to less privileged regions to provide a kinesthetic platform for underprivileged students to gain experience for success. And they will also gain certifications. Funded by venture capitalists, this will mean they get long-term success from becoming partners in our projects. StudentWise focuses on quality education by promoting information about various jobs via workshops.
Our next theme for today is Opposition from Emirates International School Meadows.
We are opposition. In today's world, our youth faces the ever-growing challenges of a rapidly evolving society. Businesses and industries all over the world have interchangeable demands in relation to the skill set of its workforce. Our youth are faced with this issue of being unequipped, untrained, and unnurtured. Combating this, our International Careers Program offers our youth and adults career-specific education. Furthermore, enhancing our students' technical and vocational skills, aiming for employment, decent jobs, and entrepreneurship. Now more than ever is our youth in need for a career skill-based curriculum. ICB can be implemented into any school around the world, accessible to all, regardless of age, sex, race, or personal needs.
Our next team for today are the brainstormers from GEMS RN English High School, Dubai.
Statistics reports 95% of teens lack financial literacy. Being the part of the next working generation is a right to lead them started. We believe that this 21st century skill can be best interwoven in team from the classrooms. We as NGOs bridge the gaps between classrooms and finance experts who are volunteering to share skills and teach the language of money to high school students. We also offer the platform to do the real-life application for these skills, the provision of kits and stock exchange visits. We will be reselling waste electronics in order to fund this NGO. And with this, we will be helping high school students.
Our next team for today are the capitalists from GEMS Modern Academy.
Our team, the capitalists, aim to conquer the two main grounds of quality education, the widespread of education and provision of resources to everyone. Our solution is an app which allows teachers and students to upload and share notes to the entire world where anyone can comment and edit the specs. The other aspect of our app is to make a social connect between the professional educators and the locals. Train model, where professional educators teach the locals of the regions to spread education to the underprivileged regions of the world. With the developments of satellite cities and exposure to smartphones, our concept complements the social cause. The primary solution is how the underprivileged and poor students can get exposure to international education.
Our next team for today are the business preachers from American International School, Dubai.
Imagine how the students would learn more and more immersive technological environment. Our team introduces a new idea regarding augmented and virtual reality. By using our app, a student can explore and interact with the virtual environment in a similar way to how they perceive the app. Application devices are going to become affordable and user-friendly for classroom implementation. Using AR and VR technologies can help younger generation engage on more immersive, more hands-on, memorable, engaging, and impactful. This idea was concluded by analyzing the habits and early introduction of younger generation to technology.
I would now like to announce the lineup for the next 10 schools. We have EcoSpirit from GEMS New Millennium School, Nurture Nature from the Philippines School, Dubai, Gym the Philippines School, Dubai, Go Green or Go Home from the Philippines School, Dubai, Orion from the Philippines School, Dubai as well, YOLO from Dubai National School, from the American International School of Dubai, ACES from GEMS RN English High School, Dubai, Pirates from Al Sadiq Islamic School, and Alpha from Al Sadiq Islamic School as well. Our next 10 teams for today. So let's begin with EcoSpirit from GEMS New Millennium.
SDG 4, quality education. To my team, quality education involves skills that add value to our lives. UNICEF data shows 3 out of 4 youths don't possess the skills required for employment. This is where we come in. We initiate open classrooms to all, free of cost, preferably in rural areas, where instead of focusing on standard subjects, we work on skill enhancement. Funding? Simple. Companies need to fulfill their corporate social responsibility. This is the perfect medium to do so. The incentive? The skills that these students eventually excel in can be used for the employment opportunities within, thereby 2 birds with 1 stone.
Our next team for today is Nurture Nature from the Philippines School, Dubai.
Ever wonder what it's like to live in a place that suffers from the lack of education? In fact, Bangsamoro, the Philippines, is living in that reality. Improvement, absolutely a must. It's highly suitable for agriculture and naturally fortified regions. Through a capitalized one-time investment educational gardening program, we livelihood. This initiative intends to implement vocational training programs targeting SDG 4 through agriculture. This will not only increase income and benefits, but give students the experience and skills needed for success. Ladies and gentlemen, if we envision a brighter future, why? Thank you.
Thank you. Our next team for today is Jace from the Philippine School of Ag.
In our team, we believe that education should be inclusive for all, which is why we are proposing the Education on Wheels program, bringing schools closer to you. We target to help children who can't afford to go to school due to lack of money and transportation by implementing a learning atmosphere through buses. The children will be taught by work immersion students and professionals to get the same quality of education they deserve. In exchange for the education, the children can give whatever they can and they will use as products to sell and support the program. Start small and dream big. We can move forward when no one is left behind. Thank you.
Our next team for today is Go Green or Go Home from the Philippine School of Ag.
Growing up in the Philippines, I studied in classrooms where there was only one teacher for every 40 students. While the gold standard should be 1 to 18. This is a problem. We propose a solution where students can learn by teaching themselves and their peers. A service where students become student teachers. With our extracurricular training, students can learn topics that foster critical and creative thinking skills that they can apply in their daily academic life. Institutions can invest in our service to help students who are willing to make a change that will cultivate their learning strategies, create a more engaging, positive classroom environment while simultaneously aiding and lightening the work of the education.
Our next team for today is Oren from the Philippine School of Ag.
In Bangladesh, for every 1,000 people, there are 0.26 nurses. Imagine someone in a hospital needing the other half of their kidneys, but no nurses are there to give it. To address this, we plan to utilize Square Pharmaceuticals Ltd to provide quality education for Bangladeshi students and alleviate the current nurse shortage in the country. They'll provide free high school education and associate degrees in nursing for the students in need. In return, the students will have a contract work for the company, incentivizing them to be nurses. This means that the company will spend less money hiring employees while giving students permanent jobs. Hence, Square Pharmaceuticals Ltd will provide quality education nationwide in the country while also saving more money.
Our next team for today is Team YOLO from Dubai National School.
The current education system is very old-fashioned. They should be teaching us how to improve, how to get ready for the real world. If you ask majority of the high school students or graduates, they won't know much about real estate. How to buy or rent a property, what a tenancy contract is, they won't know how a car insurance works, how to apply for visas and other documents. They're struggling with the basic principles of adult life. So our company, New Education, would assist schools in improving their education system by offering weekly life classes to high school students. We can teach them the principles of adult life and prepare them for the real world, while the school pays our company to do so. Thank you.
Our next team for today is Team Virtual Sol.
Standardized tests that determine every student's grades nowadays. The grades that are used to measure one's intelligence. We're here speaking for every student out there. We're more than just numbers on papers. Therefore, it's time for us to take an action against the corrupted educational system and aim for a holistic teaching environment that strives for equity over excellence. By other words, we need to create a comprehensive approach to teaching. Educators seek to address the emotional, social, ethical, and academic needs of students in integrated learning. Let students express themselves in the way they want to. Let them learn to making connections among concepts and experiences. Let our ideas, passion, and goals be a measure of our intelligence.
Our next team for today are the ACEs from GEMS RN English High School, Dubai.
That's the channel industry. Sadly, women here are marginalized. Now imagine if these women were given vocational training. We at Wings for Women plan on implementing just that. Our modus operandi includes imparting skills over a period of 6 months, microfinancing to set up production units, and creating distribution channels to sell these products. For this, we require $500,000 as initial capital. Now for our revenue streams. Our products e-com portals will be GI tag, allowing us to charge premium taxes, raise money by interest income on microfinancing, and providing CSR consultancy to organizations. We estimate to reach our BEP within 2 to 3 years of operations. ROI is forecasted to be twofold by default.
Our next
Mali being one of the top corn producers in Africa, along with being one of the truly educated countries in the world, we have come up with the idea of opening a training center for the vast percentage of the untrained teachers. Our sources of financing in agriculture.
Sorry, just 1 minute.
Yes, sorry, we had a computer problem. Give us just a second.
Let's get started.
Mali being one of the top corn producers in Africa, along with being one of the most poorly educated countries in the world, we have come up with the idea of opening a training center for the vast percentage of the untrained teachers. Our source of finances being agriculture. Malians will be trained with the necessary knowledge and skills to cultivate and maintain cotton, which will then be exported and the profit will be earned, which will then be reinvested into the economy by building an education center, hiring skilled teachers to train Malians of all ages. Furthermore, due to relationships formed from trade and globalization, Malians will be skilled enough to move abroad for better opportunities with higher chances of receiving merit and scholarships. Thank you.
Our next team for today is Team Alpha from Alpha English School.
Pertaining to SDG 4, our idea is to establish an educational institute in LEDCs with help from investors that can be convinced when philanthropic ideologies are further explained, where able-bodied students can coexist with the disabled and look at the world from the latter's perspective. Under the same roof but different classrooms, every person, irrespective of their background, indigenous people, vulnerable groups that require particular attention, can learn and have targeted strategies implemented to enhance the learning experiences of people including ethnic minorities and the poor. Everyone must have the equal opportunity to enjoy high-quality education and to express themselves. Thank you.
With that, we conclude the first 25 cases of the first 25 elevator pitches. Thank you everyone for your patience and time. We will now have our first health break, which will be only 10 minutes. There are snacks available for purchase on the ground floor foyer by our F&B partner, Family Foods. Bringing food and juices into the auditorium are not permitted, so kindly help yourselves outside and then quietly enter the room. Students, please note that there are some bags left on the right-hand side of the room, so please be mindful to collect them before you leave. Requesting the next teams to kindly be ready and skip this break, as you will have the opportunity to catch a break after this. Again, teams that will be presenting next, requesting you to please remain seated so that we're ready in time for the next round. Thank you. Requesting teams that will be presenting next that haven't presented their elevator pitches to please remain seated. The break has commenced now at 9:50. We'll be restarting at 10 a.m. sharp. Thank you, everyone.
ليلى اسأليهم عن الألعاب شوي بعدين.
Yeah, first the board is water. Right? But focus on the same. I think it's yeah. I know. Yeah, someday should happen. It's not about reading and all that, it's about the idea, bro. There are so many things.
That caught me off guard. I was like, what?
And all, at the end, I didn't even hear what he said.
Either it was actually keeping it so low. I didn't know good acting. The previous kid did something work. I thought he's following. And I'm like, okay, so was it an error? What did this? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Like I was completely off guard. I was like, okay.
Yeah, what happened? I was just focused.
No, in the